June is World Infertility Awareness Month, and today we're joined by podcast host, author, and fertility advocate Lana Manikowski. Lana, thank you so much for being here.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Well, it's such a perfect time to talk about this because this is the month of June where this is really kind of on the front burner. And obviously, infertility is something that is arguably one of the most personal things that families, couples, individuals can deal with. How did you decide to sort of make the pivot from something that's often been in the shadows to putting it very much out there?
Well, as somebody who was used to being really high achieving, I saw so many women around me who struggled because they wanted to be moms and felt as though their life was less than or maybe not as abundant as women with children. So I wanted to create a voice for women like that.
And when you have that voice and you have this conversation, what is usually the top one or two things people talk about on this conversation that really isn't had all that much compared to so many other things?
I think finding your purpose. A lot of people think parenthood is what gives you purpose, especially as a woman. And then I think feeling relevance around people who don't have kids when you don't feel like you fit in the conversation, talking about sports and weekend adventures with your families. And so for me, those are the two main topics that I think come up so often.
And when we have conversations, so many times we hear people go to these sort of trite comments of just adopt. That sort of language, for those of us who are either going through it ourselves or talking with loved ones or friends that are going through it, what are the sort of trickle-down effects of that kind of discussion or kind of taking it there?
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, because I think people don't really know how to support somebody who's going through infertility or try to help them feel hopeful about their future. So you'll come up with comments just like, oh, you can always adopt, or oh, hang in there, pray harder. And I think what it does is it sort of diminishes what the efforts are the women and the couples are going through and the things that they're trying. So I think just lend a happy ear to somebody and just say, how can I help you? What can I do for you? And maybe don't give advice.
Open-ended.
Yes.
Show us the book.
Yes.
So Now What? Tell us what we learn when we read it.
So Now What I created because when I left fertility treatments without a baby, I was given no resources. So this is the resource guide I wish I had. Everything from how to navigate Mother's Day, Father's Day when you don't have children, how to handle being the only one without kids around your friends. So it's really the guide that I wish that I had. It's 26 chapters, very short, very digestible, easy to read.
Give us one digestible thing. Father's Day is coming up this weekend. What's something you would suggest to people out there, dads who don't have kids, can't have kids? What do you say?
I'd say, let's do whatever you want to do today. That's what I told my husband. And get him a card. And he has a card coming from my dog and from me.
That's great. And there's also a podcast, the So Now What podcast, too.
Yes, weekly podcast, quick, 10 to 15 minutes.
Great stuff. Thanks for spending 2 minutes with us, Lana.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.